Hi folks, I'm here with Simon Davey, Group Customer Services Manager for LED. Hi Simon, how are you?
Hi Mike, I'm well, thanks. Yourself?
Good. Yeah, very well, thank you. Thanks for sparing a few minutes. Just wanted to have a quick chat with you following my visit down to you recently about Recovery Focus, because I was really impressed with what you guys are doing there with that tool. Just remind people, Recovery Focus is all about how you manage customer cancellations and hopefully recover them before they leave. So just briefly, Simon, what's the main reasons? Why did you think about introducing it at these two sites that you trialled it on initially?
So we didn't really have a process for members that were leaving. We didn't really have any data about them. We didn't have any processes to try and understand why they were leaving and to see if there were any interventions that we could put in place to maybe stop them. So
right.
We were obviously aware of your product from having a few chats with you, and we felt it was something that could add a bit of value to the process. And as you say, we ended up trialing it at two of our sites.
Two sites you tried it out, was it?
Yes, yeah, Honiton and Goldenstones in Yeovil.
Excellent. Okay. Any issues? What were any challenges or issues to introducing it? What did the team think?
Yeah, it wasn't straightforward. We had kind of three different approaches to dealing with memberships. We had a head office function for one of our contracts. We had local function for another contract, and we had site teams that had to kind of marry up with what was going on between each other. That was okay. We managed to overcome that by just having a bit of communication together. But the main challenge I think we found was getting the right people to manage the tool.
Right.
You've got to have people obviously that are confident talking to people and that are passionate about the facilities and services and able to direct people to get the best use out of them. So we've had a bit of work to make sure we had the right people in the right place to manage it.
And who did you end up identifying that were the best people to manage these sorts of interventions?
Well, we found that we needed a team of two or three. We felt if the team was too wide, we weren't able to train effectively, but also between 2 and 3, then we were able to make sure we could respond in our target timescales within 1 or 2 days to resolve that inquiry. And we found that, as I say, people with an aptitude for sales, for being enthusiastic about our processes and products and services, and people that knew the centres, people that knew if people weren't getting value out of swimming, for example, that maybe there was something else that they might enjoy. So it was just a combination of those things.
Okay, brilliant. And so you've been using it now for how many months is it?
So it's been 9 months since April 2019.
And what do you think have been the key benefits then that you're now starting to realise?
Yeah, I mean, the obvious one is that we've managed to track the members that were going to cancel, the recovered members, that we've actually kept members for at least 160 months longer than we would have done. And of course, that's where we were from that snapshot. And members that end up staying longer, that number can only go up. That was the main sort of financial benefit. But there was a few other benefits that we didn't specifically aim for, but that we benefited from, which is having a more professional leaving process. And actually gaining more insight into the reasons why people joined in the first place and why they were leaving. And interestingly, we found out in our area that 75% of leavers would consider rejoining in the future, which was really interesting, and it meant we could align some of our communication materials to maybe trying to attract those members back at some point in the future.
Yeah, well, I guess the system also allows you to look back, doesn't it, and see, revisit people that perhaps left 3 months ago and stated that they may consider rejoining, and that gives you opportunity to re-engage with them as well.
Yeah, we know we're not going to be talking to people or sending information out to people that have decided to leave and are not interested in coming back. So we know that they have our brand, they have a positive image of the LED brand on leaving. And they might be receptive to actually coming back at some point soon. So, and it's giving us a lot more data in terms of why people joined in the first place and why they are leaving. So we could make some service improvements or some product developments as a result of that as well.
Absolutely, that sounds great. What's your average yield approximately for your membership? How much do your memberships cost?
It's around about £30.
£30. So I'm just doing the calculations there. So that equates to about £5,000, something like that, potentially, that you've saved. And as you say, it's going to be more than that, because you don't know how much longer these people that you've recovered are going to stay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. That's a really good. It's great when we can see some actual proven return on investment on these customer insight initiatives. So, all right, Simon, that's great. But listen, I appreciate you spending time with us, and we'll catch up soon. I'm looking forward to coming down and having another tour with Andy around the coastline.
Welcome anytime.